That's enough steps. What do you want?
Well, sad to say I'm not here to catch up.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to do a little bit of catch up if you want to speak to me.
Alright.
You're very lucky I didn't just shoot you where you stood. I would've.
Why?
Now, you were dead last I heard.
Yeah.
And you never even told me that you died or you came back. You haven't even spoken to me in years.
I mean,
And yet, you think you can just waltz in one day? And let me guess, since it's not a catch up, you just want favors. Doesn't your little merc organization do enough for you?
look. When I died, there was a version of me who did that. And he didn't have any interest in you. I was created recently.
Okay, and I care why. Why are you here and why are you asking for favors when you've done little to nothing for me?
Well, I can do
We
things
used to be
for you.
comrades, you know.
If you
We
wanted
used
to
to be
talk, you
close
could have always
comrades.
just asked.
You were dead when I tried to reach out.
Ah.
I hope you realize that. And you always said you were too busy to have friends. Sh shit like that. Since we don't work together, I didn't know it was okay to hang out or even communicate with you. You're always so busy doing your own things in your own little world.
Your
Come
calls might
on.
have been screened at some point by someone.
Yeah, I have not gotten in contact with you even though I've attempted for many years. And yet you
Yes, I did
waltz
not
in.
receive a lot of
Just,
those.
So what do you want?
Just, I need a neutral place to meet someone, an enemy. And,
So you're endangering my location for that.
well, this is the first place I thought of. I don't know how much he knows about you.
You're being in there until I can screen you to make sure you don't have trackers on your ship and stuff. Understood?
I can make it simple for you. I have one.
So what? 6'3", you've done nothing for me for the last few years. Do you want to use my facility as a grounds for a third-party meeting ground? For what, a parlay? Not happening unless you give me something.
Well, what do you want?
What do you think I want? I don't need money. I never did. Since you were honest, you were correct. There's only one tracker. I don't know. Think using that droid brain of yours. What do organics want? What do I want? You worked with me long enough, you should be able to figure out some guesses.
To talk?
Huh?
I mean, you've been trying to talk to me.
I kinda gave up on that months
Alright.
ago.
I mean, there's a lot of things organics want.
fine. Do I need to spell it out for you? Do I really? Have you forgotten that much? 6-3?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of those memories integrated right now.
You are ridiculous. I'm
There's
not
only so
important
much
enough
I
to
can
be
do.
saved.
I didn't really have time to integrate those before coming here.
God damn it. Filtrator broke on this thing. Give me a second.
Sorry. Air down here is kind of poisonous. Don't need to be breathing that shit.
Hmm.
Either way, there's still the issue at hand that you should know what I want. You don't have any idea, or do I need to pull it up? Six, three, come on. Do I need to pull it up, yes or no?
Yeah.
Really disappointing me here. I'll pull it up then. The ship you flew in on. I want that.
Hmm. Alright. Okay.
You know I've always been a collector of the Confederacy's memorabilia. And just memorabilia in general. I think you inherited that from me a bit.
Hmm.
Holding on to keepsakes of the old times.
Okay, well, I'll give it to you. But I have to remove sensitive tech in there.
Oh, you souped it up, huh?
A bit. I tried to keep it as original as I could. But it was my
I
personal
won't
vehicle.
rob you of it. Well, here's the idea I have in mind. Do you have a schematic for it?
I should.
Well, once you have a replica of it, give me this one, and you can make a new version all for yourself. Because I don't
I'll
want
do
to
that.
deprive you of the only way of you leaving.
I'll do that.
Actually, there is something else I'd be interested in.
Yes?
During my time having to be moved there because of the Isard craze, I saw this in the system. Do you have one of these?
Oh, yes. We have plenty. I'm sure I can get one for you.
We'll call it square on this. But before I die, Saber, I get to fly that ship.
Alright.
And also on top of that, any sort of CIS data or anything cool historical items, bring them here. I want to look at them at least. Give me something to do outside of work.
Alright. You have yourself a deal. just wish I still had, I used to have a really good one.
What'd you used to have?
I had the lightsaber of Count Dooku at one point.
Well, I know who has that.
As do I.
Yeah, I figured you would know if I know.
Yes.
Could give it to a less deserving cunt.
At the time, he was okay.
What if we teamed up to kill that bastard?
Hell yeah. But, you sure?
Fuck yeah. I haven't fought a lightsaber user in 25 years. Outside of Nora.
Alright, well, if you're sure you're up for it.
What does that mean?
You don't look so good.
What, me getting old?
Oh
Or
yeah,
do you
I mean,
feel like I have, like, actual illnesses?
no, you're just getting old. I don't want you to not be able to fight at peak efficiency.
Saber, I could probably kick your ass right now if you were in your old chassis.
Maybe.
Unlike you, I've got the years of now what you may say wisdom and combat experience and intuition. I'm only as deadly as I was always. Sure, my body might fail me a few times, but overall, I think I can perform just fine.
Alright, well. Yeah. I won't stop you if you want to fight him.
Well, how about you greenlight your whoever's coming and we can talk about this asshole.
Alright.
Oh, yes. So, what's this person's name? What's their rank? What's their skill set? Let's go over that.
The ally that's coming, or the person I'm meeting?
No, the person who has Count Dooku's lightsaber.
Oh, well, he's the former Grand Inquisitor, leader of the Arvani Protectorate.
Alright, so high skill qualification, yes. Jedi Master level.
Yeah.
Anyone managed to beat him ever? And he has a track record of losing?
Let's see.
Or is he one of those guys that's just too talented to get defeated?
I mean, I was part of a... Well, the old me was part of a tag team that knocked him down once.
Just refer to yourself as the old Saber. You are still him. You speak exactly the same. Technically. How about you get rid of the acceptance that you are two separate beings and just accept that you are just a continuation? You are just him. It's annoying when droids have to make these corrections to their speech, all because they feel they need to. I had to deal with the shit with the friggin' dumb boom battle droids when they got rebuilt.
Alright, well, I technically wasn't even involved, so he probably would have at least been injured more if I was, but...
So how was he beaten?
Oh, God, let's see. So, the person who's landing right now was engaged him in a long fight, and then we had a sniper in back with a high-powered rifle that caught him off guard, and then they, knocked him down for a few seconds.
Oh, it's Nora. Of course it always is Nora. Why? Is it common for, everyone to dislike Nora, or is that just me?
I know a few people who dislike Nora.
I don't know if it's been long enough. Are you at least competent enough to, be able to do fighting now? Or are you still the person that got beat down with a person with a, plasma sword? Hmm, I see. Okay, you have at least somewhat of a reaction speed now. Do you think something like that would work against, Inquisitor? Some sort of cheap shots like that? Is that how we beat
It
him?
could. As long as he doesn't, you know, sense it coming.
Well, I mean, thinking about it, we could just set up elaborate machinery, something he can't sense
Yes.
the Force. Use gas fields to distract his senses, and we use sonic screamers and flashers to disrupt his other senses, make him rely entirely on the Force. And then from there, we can make it so he's too reliant and becomes too vulnerable to normal fighting. One sense is going to be overwhelmed. Taking him all and making him rely on only the Force is probably the only way to beat him. That or overwhelming firepower. 360
Yes.
view of him with turrets and stuff should also take him down. But knowing him, he'd probably think of some stupid way to get rid of them. Oh, he'll probably just throw his lightsaber.
Yeah.
So, I did have a long time ago a magnetic device to pull lightsabers off of people. Though I haven't used it in a long time. And it's a bit
Could
of
be
a
good.
bulky machine. Maybe what we could do is reduce it in size and then, employ it. You competent in the Force?
Yeah.
Lightning or no?
Has he done lightning? Yeah, Nick would be better equipped to answer that.
Don't
think
know who
I've seen
Nick
him use
is,
it.
but okay.
Yeah.
So, we'll go off the assumption he does not have Force Lightning. Volatile techniques like Disabled Droid follow suit. He probably can use the Force to stun people. Force Wave. Probably possesses speed. How old is this guy? This guy, old Jedi? Turned Sith? Or
I believe he was a
raised
Jedi.
From, okay, so we're dealing with someone who's gonna be pragmatic and think of it more smart way. But is fueled by dark side, is skewed. Standard issue, bogged down, dark Jedi, lightsaber skills, prefers Makasi because of his like of the Dooku saber. Meaning he struggles against multiple opponents. Probably use the Force to counter that. Okay, I think I already have an idea. I'll have to go, who is coming? You guys can chit-chat for a few.
A1 is coming. If you know him.
He's an enemy?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go greet him in a few minutes. You can chit-chat between each other, don't leave the room.
I honestly don't know why he called us here. I'm hoping it's not to pick us off. Yeah. He did say he wanted to talk, but you never know. And he was hired to kill Jedi a lot with me. Yeah. And before that, the Republic hired him to hunt down rogue Jedi that have fallen. Well, I don't know if the Jedi themselves hired him, but I'm sure the Republic did. Yeah. Oh, he was also an Antarian Ranger. So he definitely worked alongside Jedi before, too. Nice. Very. Yes. We better. Oh. I think that's him.